Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing an entire Act 3 walkthrough of Dreamlight Valley's A Rift in Time expansion. I know there were times where I was a bit confused, so I finished it and I wanted to help you guys out if you need it. Now you're first going to talk to Merlin on Eternity Isle and follow him to this portal. This is the main entrance or the secret entrance for the palace, however it is blocked. He is going to task you with talking to different villagers and helping fix it so you can go in. Once you finish Merlin's task, you are now in the palace. You're going to first interact with this hourglass in order to get over to the other side of the bridge. Next, you'll see that this entrance is closed off. You're going to have to find another way, and you are going to then go other hourglass over here on the right, interact with it, flip it over, and then you are allowed in to keep on going through. For the next level, I was having a little bit of a rough time trying to figure out this puzzle, but you're going to have to shine the beam towards this little circle area to open up the next portal. So what I did was start to play around with this object, rotating it, making sure that it should be facing the right way and everything. Just play around with it, you'll eventually get it. But make sure all of the electric beams are connected, lining up to this specific podium. And to do that, you're going to interact with this. I'm just showing you how to do that if you're curious. But they will eventually line up and shine that blue beam towards this area. After playing around with it for a little bit, you're going to flip this podium towards the electrical panel, just like so. Once you do that, you can then flip your hourglass, and then you'll be able to go into the next portal. That then leads us to this entrance that is blocked off by branches and rocks. So flip your hourglass again and you'll be able to go on through once more. Alright, with this next section, our main mission is to confront Jafar in the throne room. However, the throne room is blocked off by this giant gate, and it is locked. So we're going to have to explore the palace a little bit and find the key to unlock the gate. Go to the left and run down the hallway. We are then led to this room, which is Jafar's laboratory. Explore it a little bit, but head up these stairs and you'll find your next mission. Looks like there's a raven that we need to talk to, so let's talk to him. Our bird friend here is going to help us get our key that we need to confront Jafar in exchange for a dish we cook for him. There are some notes left by Jafar in order to help us to see what kind of food this bird likes. Go over here and you'll see a note. He then says that the bird likes dishes made with fresh vegetables and rotten seafood. Let's go over to our ingredient table. We have a ripe carrot, a ripe clam, a ripe fish, and a ripe tomato. My first instinct was to grab all of these ingredients and put them together in one dish. However, you will quite literally get rubbish. And we do have to remember that our bird friend likes fresh vegetables, so the ripe carrot and the ripe tomato, but he likes rotten seafood. And on that ingredients table, it's only fresh seafood. So we need to find a way to make the fish rotten. What you need to do is grab one ripe carrot and one ripe tomato. Head on back down the stairs where you'll find another puzzle you have to solve. What I first did was shift the hourglass in order to see where the beam is coming from. Next, I shifted all of these floor panels to face the right way. You will need this later on, but it's not important right now. Best to just get it out of the way, solve the puzzle, so once you're done feeding the bird, you can go right on in and find the key. What you really need to do to only feed the bird is to actually just flip the hourglass to blue. That way, all of our ingredients are now rotten. That's when you can pick up the rotten clam and the rotten fish. Now let's cook the meal with our correct ingredients for our bird friend, which is the rotten clam, the rotten fish, the ripe carrot, and the ripe tomato. You will then get our bird food. Gift the bird food to our bird friend, and he is going to gift us with an electrical panel in order to get through the other side of this portal. Head on back downstairs and interact with the electrical panel and insert the electrical coil. Don't forget to interact with your spinning podium and make sure the beam is facing the correct direction. If this one is calling for it to be faced towards the back corner, interact with your hourglass to switch it to blue. Now that has opened up our next portal, let's go grab the key. Now that we have our key, we will have to exit this room. However, it is blocked up with a bunch of boulders. Using our tools are actually not effective. What I've learned here, what I did after was try flipping the hourglass back to red. Looks like that worked. We're able to exit this room and head on back to confront Jafar. Use the key, interact with it with these gold chains, put that in, unlock it, and let's go see what happens next. Looks like we're going to have to step into this black and white portal. Looks like we're tasked with another quest. Explore the island and see that we found Mickey, or Steamboat Willie. Let's talk to him. Mickey then tasked us with picking up our film camera that we used for Eve and Wally. Let's give it to him and see what he needs next. Mickey then asks us to find different objects to help him build something in order for us to escape this island. I first used our fishing rod in order to fish in this little area with the rings around it. Looks like something's in there. You'd probably do a lot better job than I'm doing right now fishing. Took me a little minute, but let's see what we get. Oh, we found a key. That might be useful later. Hold on to that. I broke this rock out of the way and found an object sticking out of the ground. Let's use our shovel in order to dig this object out. Looks like we got Mickey's hot dog cart. Let's hold on to that. Make sure you're exploring and taking things in. Maybe take a picture of Steamboat Willie's boat like I did. I then went around and found a rock with a lantern sticking out with Pascal on it. Let's pick that up. Went around and found a cave. Broke this rock out of the way. Looks like we're going to have to use that key that we fished out of the ocean. Insert that, and we found Gaston's ship in the bottle. Let's bring all these items back to Mickey and see what he says. Mickey then builds an awesome contraption in order to help us get out of here by using our imagination. Now that we're back in Jafar's palace, you are going to have to confront him. I won't give away that part since it is kind of a spoiler, but after that, you're going to pick up this lamp and also the spark of imagination and bring it over to Mickey and talk to him. Next, head on downstairs and talk to Merlin. He's gonna help us fix Mickey. By the way, Mickey looks so sad here. It's so heartbreaking.
Stupendous!
And there you have it. You have finished Act 3 of A Rift in Time. You can skip the credits. It will then lead you to this next cliffhanger, hinting maybe towards what we have in store next year of a DLC, Hades and Maleficent. But don't worry, they are not as scary as this. I have no idea what Ursula is doing. This happened earlier, and this absolutely was terrifying me. You even have Ariel in the background going like, girl, you're a mess. I don't know what to say to that. Anyway, to get Jafar in your valley though, you are going to have to come across dimensional cactus, and then it will open up a quest for Oswald. Go and talk to him. He's going to order you to find things in the grasslands and the docks, other two-dimensional figures basically. You'll then bring those to Merlin. He's going to help you, and he will order you to go back into the palace in order to get some of Jafar's research in his laboratory. There are 3 of them, little notebooks. Just pick them up right over here. Bring those back to Merlin, and then he's going to suggest bringing back Jafar to help us understand why dimensional figurines popping up in Eternity Isle. You'll then have to go to the Cave of Wonders. Head on in there, go all the way to the back. I suggest using your glider so you don't have to have a long walk. But go down there, and then you'll have to go to the very top of the ancient statue and place the lamp that we picked up earlier. Put that on there. Will appear out of his lamp to talk to you. Now, once you've talked to Jafar, he is going to be able to come into your valley, and you'll be able to interact with him, start friendship quests, and everything in between. But always make sure to keep an eye on him. Alright guys, that will be it for me today. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you found anything useful in it, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you here. Comment. I'd also love to hear from you. I really hope you guys are enjoying this new update, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.